Now go down here to 29th or go up in here?
You can turn here. Yeah, you can turn here. So what's going on is, this is where I be scrapping at. You know, I ran through these alleys.
Said, I ain't got nothing better to do.
I know, man, but he just really made me mad, Dave. I'm gonna go take a picture.
They can't take a look at your truck, man,
and figure it out.
Metal in the back, and figure you out as being a scrap guy.
Making an honest living.
That'd be pretty stupid.
I know it would. Now, now turn here.
You're making a living, but you're cleaning up shit.
I'm cleaning up. Yes, that's what really bugged me, man. It bugs us. Ah, Dave, we should have went left. I think. Ain't the graveyard that way? The cemetery.
The one over there by the freeway?
Yeah, it's right here.
It's gonna be up there.
Yeah. And what we do, we just go right past it.
Yeah, but I'll go real slow while you're taking a picture. You can roll that window down and be right on out the window, dude.
Right, because it didn't make no sense, yo.
Cemetery right here.
Yeah, we gotta go past it down there.
All right. Well, we made a left, so right, if we wanted to. Yeah, that's cemetery.
Yeah, it's down over the hill.
Could have come up, what you call it, man?
Go
right on through the
I think the freeway would have stopped us from getting. Oh, we could have. Yeah, you're right. You don't mind being in this camera, do you, Dave?
Huh?
You got a problem with being filmed?
Being filmed?
Yeah.
No, they don't want to put me on there. Break your camera.
No, I doubt it, though. You be all right.
I don't need my head in that shit.
Okay, now let me see. Where is it's on the other? Is it? Go to the other side, Dave.
We're on the other side of the.
Okay.
Cemetery.
Turn.
There's a tire in the road. You need that?
No, turn right here though. Turn right.
There's not a rim in there you want to take out?
I see that all the time. Yeah, I see that thing there all the time. Yeah. Okay, now what we're gonna do? That's the guy right there. You see that guy right there with that white robe on right there? That's the guy right there that came out talking all that crap to me. Now turn to the left right here. And it didn't make no fucking sense. Right here. Now you see this right here?
I guess you were hassling him this morning.
Hold on a minute.
Some scrap off the street around here.
Now this is where that piece of scrap was. It was right there on the ground. I came up here to pick it up. I thought it was just scrap metal. He come out raising hell about it. I just talked to the guy. I say, sir, I'm just trying to pick up some scrap metal. Then he got on his phone. The metal is not there now. It was just a stupid piece of angle iron metal that you can see. I scrap metal all the time, all right? So that's what that was. I was not out here trying to steal anything. I just thought it was trash.
I did not.
Me and you could have talked about all that when I was here. Can I want to leave, sir.
I would just call the police and we'll call the police.
Well, see, that's why I came back and filmed it, because I thought you had done that. That's what that was all about.
You got what you needed. What's wrong with it? Get my license plate, motherfucker. Right. I'm legal. I'll even sit here a minute. Make sure you fucking.
So, yeah. This is Asar, Setepera, my art. Speaking to you, coming at you from my day on the earth. Now, this truck right here, this is my truck. This is my hustle right here. What I do is I drive around and I pick this stuff up. I got a route that I do where people put stuff in alleys for me. A lot of people just throw stuff out. I passed out some flyers and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And so I got a lot of people on my route that just put stuff out for me. I roll through there every day. I watch how things change, you know? You gotta be out there every day or you gonna miss out. So even when I don't be out there every day, I try to get out at least 2-3 days a week. So people see me in the neighborhood quite a bit. Now, the average person that see this truck come by will assume that this is somebody that's got a legitimate hustle out picking up scrap metal. I know that's what a person would think because I see scrap men all the time and that's what I think. I don't see scrap trucks coming past my house and think for some reason that they up to doing something wrong. That thing on that bumper sticker right there says, "Who would Jesus bomb?" Could you see that? Would it be you? Imagine that. That's what's on my truck. So now everybody that see my truck in the neighborhood, they overlook the fact that I'm out making an honest living for myself, you know, let's deal with the fact that this society has failed everyone as far as people having an avenue to make a living for themselves. So I went out and created my own hustle, as you can see right here. So America, being the racist bitch that she is, and now watch this. This is what's really good about it, because the person that I had the altercation with today was not a Caucasian. It was a black guy. I should say a nigga, because that's just what he was. I hate these black melanated people that walk around this earth and try to mimic white people when it comes to other melanated people. They have the same attitude that some of these crackers have. So this bastard today, there's a lot of sun out here today. I'm at my work. As you can see, I'm growing me some little food. I hope that ain't too bright. Try to get it a little bit more darker. Well, anyhow, this setup right here is like what I do. I recycle stuff like this. See all those cans in there? See this lawnmower? See that bucket of stuff in there? All those different metals in that refrigerator, in that bike, in that piece of steel down there, what you would call steel, I call that aluminum. That is aluminium, what they would call it in Britain. Aluminium, that's the way they say it. Anyway, I brought you here because there seem to be people around town that loves to start rumors that I'm a thief. For some reason, I drive this truck right here. No matter where I go in this city, and it's not just white people either, it's black people also. I call them niggas. I call them Uncle Tom ass niggas, the ones that I'm talking about. You saw a segment before this that I showed some little foolish black man with a white robe on. That idiot had a piece of metal by his garbage can, and I picked it up because in the neighborhood I rode through, a lot of those kind-hearted white people throw stuff off for me. I thought he was one of those. Nope. That fool ran out of that house like he saw me trying to stick a Slim Jim in his window and open the window on his car. He made me so mad I wanted to grab that bastard and bang his head into the ground. Want me to tell you why? Because I get tired of that foolishness. I get it everywhere I go. People see me in the alley and call the police. It gets so bad that I even got to go see the judge because some lying ass people, with the help of the Vancouver Police Department, not all of them, just one, got together and corroborated a story on me that I actually stole something. And their story is falling apart already. It's stupid as hell. Everybody know it's whack, but I still got to go through all the ritual and all the unnecessary effort got to be put out on my behalf to prove my innocence. Okay, I'm 52 years old. Someone accused me of climbing over a fence and stealing 2 lawnmowers and a bike. And the bike I had brought from the lady 3 weeks prior to the police coming to my house, inquiring about the stupid lawnmowers that some racist people built around me. He said that he was there to investigate a lawnmower theft. I explained to him that I had purchased a bike for those people 3 weeks earlier and that they was crazy and full of shit. After I told that fool all the information that led up to all those altercations with those people, he went back over there and built up a story with those people, and they all corroborated a lie on me that I actually got to go to court on right now. And so, you know what? I'm making this tape to take to the judge so I can show the judge that, contrary to what they know, I'm running a business. I do really good at this business too. You see that trailer right there? It's a dump trailer. See, they don't know I have a Class A CDL license. I am really a very intelligent man. I am too educated to climb over a fence and steal some junk that I got people all over this city calling me to come and pick up. So, this stuff right here, it's just junk. But if you wise, like me, I worked for the Jews for 20 years, doing all kind of stuff, from truck driving to bulldoze operation to agriculture, painting, construction. I've done that. I'm 52 years old now, and I'm tired of working for other people because I get tired of all the hassle. So I put this hustle together for myself. I didn't have to beg nobody for a job. I didn't have to fill out no applications. I didn't have to take any stupid ass drug tests. All I had to do was have confidence in myself that I could create a job for myself and make a living for myself without having to put up with all the biasness and the racism that I always get exposed to when I go out there and work on these jobs that America has to offer. But guess what? That's not true. Because when I'm out here working with this truck, I'm always accused of doing shit all the time, constantly. Okay? I'm gonna put this on stop for a minute because I'm gonna get in my truck and drive around to show you the other part of my enterprise. Okay? Be back at you in a minute. Okay, so we're recording again. I want you guys to see this is a very, very enterprising idea that I came up with because I was thinking to myself, what can I do? I was riding around with my truck, just working with my truck, and it wasn't enough room, enough space to do everything. As you can see, there go my little cubby hole down there. Right, this is one of the places where this guy rent these spaces out to people with commercial vehicles and things like that. So I decided I'm gonna find me somewhere to set me up like a little shop, right? So when I first came out here, all I had was that little spot right there. I had a trailer. Then, after I worked in that spot right there with my trailer, I ended up moving over to one of these little units right here, like D125, but that wasn't my unit, but this would do just as well because the unit that I had was the same dimensions as this one, but it was D107 down there. All right, now watch. This is the truck that I work with. As you guys can see, it's a 1985 Chevy Scottsdale truck. I wouldn't own a truck unless it was a Chevy. Well, I like a Dodge truck too. And I like a Ford truck. I think that America do really well on making trucks, really any manufacturer of a truck, because of the application of what a truck is designed to do. It has to be a truck, and trucks are tough. So I don't have a problem with saying that any truck is suitable, but my preference of a truck has always been a Chevy truck. After that, I would probably like a Dodge, and not because I think a Dodge truck is better than a Ford, because I believe, again, that all American trucks are decent trucks, period, okay? All right, so I'm gonna get back in the truck, and I'm gonna show you guys how I moved up. See this bag in here? This is a bag of cans. I scrap everything from aluminum cans. I don't scrap plastic and all that stuff because I love metal. It's something about the metal. I remember when I was a little kid, my father was a scrap man, and I used to see him scrapping. And when I was 10, he died. But funny and ironic as it might sound, I still ended up being a scrap man. Milt Zusman taught me how to scrap metal. Back in around 1983, I started working here in Portland, Oregon at a place called Zusman Metal. And when I started working for those companies, that man that owned that place, Steve Zusman and Milt Zusman and Bernard Zusman, them guys, they owned that yard. They taught me how to do this hustle that I do right now. That's how I learned how to do this, from working in their yard. They gave me a whole lot of shit to do, and I used to hate them. They used to work the shit out of me. But I'm glad now because you know what? They taught me how to run this business, and that's just what I'm doing. I set this shit up myself with no money at all. I had just a truck, and I went out here collecting scrap that people otherwise would throw away and started this little business. So I'm just saying that to you guys so you can understand that all these lies about black people not being able to enterprise and take care of themselves is a bunch of crap. If with the right proper opportunity given to anyone, everybody will be able to sustain themselves if there wasn't so much chaotic interference coming from people who need for people to be without means of taking care of themselves so they could be victimized by these corporations.